give it up, get lost. Let your mind spin like a dervish. Love drunk, soul blazing higher than the furnace. Burn it all down now, don't get nervous. Rock the foundation like Twilight Circus. Shed the epidermis, flow like Curtis. Blow till nothing is left but the purpose. Let go of everything that's worthless. Show what you got underneath that surface. Flow with me like an OBE. Straight out of this world like ODB. Let's shimmy shimmy y'all till the soul is free. Let's dance through feather brain frequencies. We're tripping, the love light, fantastic. We're tripping, the love light, fantastic. We're tripping, the love light, fantastic.
Evening chaps, hope you're doing okay. Or shall I say bonjour. We are in Paris tonight, and we've got a short little flight up to Cardiff, and we should have quite a bit of ATC on. I was going to do a bit of Twin Otter action earlier on today, got busy elsewhere doing bits and bobs and jobs and all sorts, so just the one flight tonight, and we should be hopefully landing around about 10 o'clock, and we should have ATC all the way through. VATSIM Events have posted online that we should have Paris controllers on, and so like I say, we should have ATC most of the way. I still haven't sorted out the stutters. I haven't uninstalled GSX, but it's obviously not that. So I've been playing around a little bit, see if I can figure out what that is. So we're on stand Alpha 14, 14, and I don't know the departure runway yet. So when we get ATC on in about hopefully 8 to 10 minutes time, we'll get an ATIS, and we can then find out what the departing runway is. I think it's going to be busy tonight. We have quite a lot of VATSIM traffic on. I can see on my moving map here. I'm just going to check your moving map's going. Yep, so your map's up as well. So hopefully that will stay on tonight. Who have we got on? VGL, hi buddy, hope you're doing okay. And Tilu93, hope I've said that right. Nice to see you on. And Tilu, if you don't know, I stream most Tuesdays, Thursdays and at the weekend. Tuesday, Thursdays is a private sim group. That's the information you can see on your screen there, the website. And then I do VATSIM all around the weekend, and actually tonight. So tonight's a one-off. Wouldn't normally stream on a Wednesday night, but I did fancied a bit of ATC action. We should, like I say, have a bit of heavy ATC, and you'll be able to hear it over the headphones. That's all plugged in. So yeah, should be a good one. So let's see, we're on a cold and dark state, flying the 737 tonight. Last night was the 747. That was quite eventful. Those who tuned in, hello, good evening. Hi Tulu93, nice to see you buddy. If you want to hit that follow button, please do, and it will give you notifications when I'm on, like I say, on most of the time. And there is a schedule now up on my stream on Twitch. Still getting grips with Discord. We'll get it, obviously, if I get a few more followers, I'll get that up and going. And I know I am actually streaming on YouTube Gaming at the moment, but I don't have that open, don't have my laptop with me. One addition tonight, if I can get this going. I did test it earlier on. Is it going to happen now? It is. There you go, guys. I don't know if you can see that. That is the flight plan. So let's see if I can get this up and moving up and down. Yeah. So I don't know if you can see that or not on your screens, but I've now got a flight plan, so you guys can follow it. I don't know what that looks like for you. Give me some feedback on that one. Obviously, new feature tonight. Streams growing and growing, and we're adding. We've got the moving map, we've got Discord, we've got YouTube gaming, we've got the top right followers up there. And obviously VGL, who's been with me from the start, he's always going to probably appear up there. And then we've also got the donations bit going. We've got the slideshow going. I'm on webcam, so we've got full streaming capabilities, shall we say. As usual, tonight's tipple is whiskey and Coke. Last night was the cider, so I've gone over to the whiskey. Only the one. I've got work tomorrow. It's a school night as well. And yeah, so cold and dark. Here we go. Let's get that now. I've plugged the hotkey in. Does this get rid of my this should get rid of... There we go. I've got a hotkey, and there you go. The flight plan disappears. So we'll see how that works tonight. It's another thing added, another thing for me to try and handle while obviously flying, talking to you guys, talking to ATC. So yeah, we'll see how that runs. I'm just checking down on my second monitor here. I've also put the webcam back a little bit, so hopefully that's a bit better. I don't know. Again, feedback, guys, much appreciated, and sound levels, see what they're like as well. Right, let's get the 737 powered up, shall we? So let's get the battery on. Here we go. Here we go again. The good old trusty 737. So get the emergency lights on. Get the chime going. Fasten seatbelt sign on. Looking good. Looking good. Just gonna now wait for the APU there, as you can see on the EGT. That needs to rise and come back down. Are you using the PMDG mod? Okay, new to me. Well, I'm using the PMDG 737, as you can probably see. The mod, no. So hit me up on a link on that one. I'll have a look at it. Or I'll have a bit of a Google later. What does the mod do, buddy? Give me some info on that. I'm always up to try new things. Tell you what, let's get the packs off on that one. Have we got APU? Yes, we have. Let's get the gens on. Left gen on, right gen on. Here we go. Alright, let's line the IRSs up and nav, and let's get some pitot heats on, window heats on. Let's just go PMDG mod. That's a new one on me. I will have a look. It's probably been out there for a long time. I'm just not up with the kids, as they say. Right, how's your moving map doing? That looks quite good tonight, I think. That might be okay. More and more VATSIM traffic coming on. ATC controllers are not online just yet for Paris Charles de Gaulle, but we are hoping they come on soon. I can get a ATIS and departure runway. Alright, flight levels evens tonight as we're flying into Cardiff, so 380, so let's get that on pressurization cabin, 380. Great job. Fantastic. And landing altitude, I don't know actually at Cardiff. I'll look at that a little bit later on in the flight. We'll get the flights out first, but I think it's, I know Bristol is 620 because I fly into Bristol a lot. I don't know what Cardiff is. It's probably a bit lower because it's closer to the River 7 there. Your damper on. Always like good view off top. It's a bit dark, isn't it? It's a bit dark. Right, let's get the beacon on and nav lights, strobes, all that jazz. Like I say, I follow procedures pretty much to the letter, but I do it a little bit quicker. We've got obviously, like I say, we've got the flight plan now on the hotkeys. There we go. Look at that, like that. If that's gonna work tonight, it's all good. It's switching on, it's switching off, isn't it? There we go. Like a bit of that. We'll get this. If that works tonight, we'll get the checklist somehow incorporated into that. So that'll be all good. I'm hoping. I've looked at the weather. We've got 6 knots coming at 0.14 to 0.34, so it's coming in on the north-northeast really. So we should expect runway 09 right, but who knows? So we'll get the rest of the aircraft set up and hope for ATC to come online. We've got LFPO, ATIS. Oh, we've got Charles de Gaulle Tower come online. Great job, great job. Okay, yeah, T-Lee93. Yeah, give me some more information about that mod, buddy. I'll be interested to find out what it is. I have got PTA and I've got reshade now working. So obviously that might look a bit different to obviously the colours you're used to, if that's what you're referring to. Right, dome light, Matt. Dome light. Where's the dome light gone? It's over here. Let's get that on. Get a bit of light in there. That's a bit better. Okie dokie. Right, parking brake on. Yeah, parking brake set. I can see it's down there. That's all good. Elevation. Yeah, all good. Oh, I've already got the auto brake to RTO. Let's get that back up a little bit. Let's disengage the master caution switch. Right, let's jump down to the FMC. Being a bit lazy recently for payload and fuel. We've got 28 minutes to taxi, and so you know what? Do we do it properly? Do we do it properly? What do you think, guys? Should we do it properly? I've got now, haven't I? I've got the flight plan. Who's that? Who have we got? Thanks for the follow, buddy. Right. What have we got? I like the music. Do you like the music with that? I added the music on the other day. I think we had it last time actually, didn't we? Fly Away. That's an awesome song, isn't it? I love that song. Right, okay. Yeah, thanks for the follow, bub. Right, fuel. Right, block fuel 13491. Do you know what? That's going to be about 25%. Ooh, hello, chicken. Come out. Yes, I know. Thank you, thank you. I've got full power. That's lovely. Get avionics on then. Fuel pumps on. Oh, great. Right. There we go. Oh, it's not. It's not 25%. It's going to be a little bit more than that. Okay, so let's do it properly then. 1, 3, 4, 9, 1. Yeah, we're in there. Good. We've not got anything in the centre tank. So that's fuel loaded. Packs, do you know what? We'll leave that as it is. GSX I've taken off. GSX, not good. Not good. So I've taken GSX off. It was causing a lot of issues. I thought it was to do with stuttering, but I figured tonight we've still got a little bit more stuttering. So I'll have to play around with that for a little bit. Wow, the traffic is coming on now. I'm hoping we'll get out on time because we do have, apparently, I've looked at the schedule, we've got Cardiff controller on tonight, hence why we're going into Cardiff. Do like a bit of ATC. What have we got this? Tlu 93. I'm just going to call you 93 because I'm getting a bit tongue-tied. So 93, what have we got? Well, I just switched from FFX to X-Plane, so I'm still exploring what mod can be used in X-Plane. Right, yeah. So I'm not on X-Plane, I'm prepared for. I think it says on the screen there. I have got X-Plane installed. I've recently installed it again. I had beta 2 and 4 version. I paid for it and loaded up in the early stages. Wasn't really impressed. And I've now, since my new CPU, I've got it in and I started it up the other day. Do you know what? I might do some streams on X-Plane. I needed to get a bit more used to that. You're talking about the Zebo mod for X-Plane. A lot of the streamers, if you have a look at Chewy, Durka, they're all using X-Plane now. I think it's the future. You know, and I will have a look at playing around with X-Plane in terms of streaming, maybe in the near future. Right, let's get this aircraft reset up. So, where are we? We are in Charles de Gaulle, FSPG. Great job. Right. For some reason, I need to figure out why gates are not happening in there. Oh no! Look, there we go. Alpha 14. We're all good tonight. All good tonight. Actually, I haven't set. I'll tell you, we're all good. As we've got Alpha 14. Is the gate we're on. We're going to set that as the IRS position, and yeah, that's all good, all good. There we go, and we are going to Cardiff EGFF. Do you like Cardiff? I've got Orbix on, by the way, and Cardiff is in there, so that's all good. Haven't got the runway. Has it ATIS come on yet? It should be. Well, they've been on about 6 minutes. We've got some ATIS. Okay, so guys, listen in. Here we go. Got some ATIS. I'm just going to take some information down so that we know what the departure runway is and the weather, all that jazz. Here we go.
0930 UTC. Expected approach ILS. Landing runway 08 right and 09 left. Takeoff runway 08 left and 09 right. Expect departure to Golf 2 Hotel. Transition level 50. After vacating the outer runway, hold short of the inner runway. Wind 010 degrees. 6 knots. Variable between 340 and 090 degrees. Visibility 9 kilometers. No significant clouds. Temperature -3. Dew point -5. QNH 1019. QFE 1005. Inform on initial contact that you have received information. Sierra. This is Charles de Gaulle. Information. Sierra. Recorded at 1930 UTC. Expected approach ILS. Landing runway 08.
Right, I'm all good with that, guys. So we've got local QNH 1019. We've got information Sierra, and yep, good job. I've read the weather tonight. We are departing from runway 09 right, and look, as you can see on the screen there as well, that is our route. Okay, so if accepted, it should be 09 right. There's an Apple 2 Golf departure, or parlay, shall I say? That's oh, lost it. Intersection at the end of the SID. But yeah, so we should go on the 2 Golf departure, and we'll head up on the airway, the UT421, and then head over to Biggin Hill. Love a bit of Biggin, and then over to Compton, and then come on the Cardiff 1 Charlie arrival into runway 30. So that's the plan. Let's hope it goes a little bit better than last night. Those who tuned in last night had the fun and games of watching me not start up a 747. And do you know, I watched the stream back. I still can't figure it out. The only thing I think of, I was flying a little bit before I jumped online, and I was in a different aircraft. And PMDG don't normally like changing aircraft, so that's the only thing I can think of. I did everything else right, and then it proved in the pudding. As soon as I started up second time, it went. So anyway, let's hope it doesn't happen tonight. So just putting a route here, and there we go, 09 right, and I've actually cheated a little bit. I've got one. Not cheated. I'm not cheated at all. I've gone on to SimBrief, and I've already got my flight plan in there. It's just taken the runway out now because I've just added the flight plan in. Let's put that back in at 09 right, and we're at Southern Air 9141. So Southern Air, a VA, a virtual airline, based in over Bristol Way. Hence why again we're flying into Cardiff, and I'm part of their clan. Right, let's have a look. That's all good in the hood. Let's set up the SID. We've already got 09 right active. And what did I say we were on? Apollo 2 Golf. Apollo 2 Golf. Apollo 2 Golf. Apollo 2 Golf. Should have a French accent, really, shouldn't I, tonight? Should have a French accent. Bonjour, ça va. Right. That's the one we want. All good in the hood. And let's get the arrival into Cardiff. ILS. Oh, now I always get mixed this up. Y or Z. It's depending on the aircraft, and I think it doesn't matter too much. It's just the type of aircraft you're in. I think it's Z. We'll go for Z. Again, I haven't got my laptop, which I normally have all my charts on. I have got Navigraph, and I haven't got it on the mobile phone. But the mobile phone at the moment is on Twitch, so I can see your messages, guys. So until my lovely wife returns my laptop, my MacBook, then we are just going to have to manage. Right. So have a look. Let's get the initial performance page up. Right, 0 weight in, reserves 1 ton. Cost index I always put as 100, so it gives us a bit of a quicker routing. And there is actually a cost index done by Aviation Lads. If you're interested, head over to their webpage, and that's where I've got the checklist from as well. 38 What did I file? 38? No, I didn't. On VATSIM I filed 360 evens. And wind, well, I haven't had a curry tonight, so wind shouldn't be too bad. Only joking, only joking. All here for laughs, all here for laughs. 053. Oh, and by the way, 93, you know, I'm not a professional streamer. I'm on here to have fun, have a bit of a laugh. I do follow, try and follow some of the procedures, etc. But do you know what? It's not real world, and that's what I like, because we don't have to worry too much if something goes drastically wrong. Transition, as we heard on the ATIS 5000. Yes, I don't take myself too seriously. Right, M1 limit. Let's get the M1 temperature -3. I can believe that, because you know it has been cold and it's dropped down. I haven't got real time up because obviously I don't like flying in the dark. Not because I can't, and I don't like it because it's the dark. It's boring. You can't see any scenery. Wing views tonight. Remind me, guys. Wing views. I forgot all about wing views yesterday, and we had a bit of wing action, and that's quite exciting. Quite exciting. Right, take off. 5 flaps, obviously. The conditions are actually very, very good. And get the trim in there. What are we? 18 minutes to departure. So almost there. And runway length. Our 9 right is the runway length of 09. The what? What? 13,000. I don't know how to say 13,000 in French. Right, there we go. All good in the hood. Right, let's just check for any. Now I still can't say that word. Discontinuities. Any gaps? There we go. Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Platform arriving. 01. Service to London Victoria. Right, here we go. So, yeah, a little bit of stuttering tonight again. Don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to figure out. Yeah, let's drop down again. Frame rates. Might have to put down my settings. 93. I think your procedure is better than mine. Usually I'm lazy and skip the wind conditions. Do you know what? I did that last night on the 747. Because I set up the 747 3 times and managed to get it off the ground the 3rd time. So I'm with you there, buddy. Oh, do you know what? You've got you've got the flight plan in front of you, haven't you? Right, let's get rid of that. Right, guys, you're gonna have to remind me when, because I don't look at obviously your screen. I'm trying to set the aircraft up. Remind me if I leave the map, the flight plan up. Right, so we've got ATIS on. I've got loads of traffic around. So very shortly, have we got ground? No, we haven't got Charles de Gaulle ground, but we have got Charles de Gaulle approach and departure and tower. So very shortly we'll head over to tower. We'll have a listen. I probably will shut up, which will probably most of you will be going, I wish you would. Because we'll listen to air traffic and it will be really busy, and I am just trying to get power to my SciTech controls as virtual power as switched off. It's always a good start. There we go, switched on. Happy days, we're on there. Right, arm the auto throttle. Great job, we'll kick in here, and we are run away. No. Let's get the speed sorted first, shall we, Matt? Runway 250. Do you know what? I have got the. This is actually from a Boeing 737. A real manual here. 1999 mine, so things probably do it. But this is the Boeing group. I got this in a car beat sale. These are real checklists. These have been in a 737 for many years. So, you know what, we'll have a look at that in a minute. What have we got? 40 minutes departure? We'll have that. We're calm tonight. I've got my my Coke and whiskey. Glenmorangie. And, you know, we might have a look at that. Right, so we're going to depart in east, exactly east, obviously, 090. Those who know their bearings, or headings, shall I say. Right, and we don't know the initial climb yet. We'll leave that 10,000. Flight director's on. Great job. TCAS all up and alive and running. Great job. And VNAV, LNAV, and there we are, almost ready. And yeah, all set up on this. Okay, let's pretend the passengers are all in, and we'll close some doors because no one likes a drafty flight. Just check that door is closing. That door closing. Yeah, there we go. Like I say, lots of traffic around here at Charles de Gaulle. Lots of and by the way, guys, that scenery is default. Obviously, I haven't added any on scenery on because I had obviously a load of BGL files that were not behaving themselves, and so I'm just running stock at the moment and seeing how it's going. You see this Air France come out. VGL, this is important. What kind of whiskey? Alright, well, let's not argue over this. It has to be single malt, alright, and it's Glenmorangie. Okay, I like Glenlivet, I like Glenfiddich, but any single malt will do me. I don't really do blends unless I'm really away with the fairies. Right, see that Air France flight? He's actually probably doing, I don't know if you can see actually on the screen. You should be able to. There we go, over here. He's actually probably doing checklists. He's probably being a lot more professional than I am because he's just taxied out there and he's waiting. Obviously he's waiting to be called for the taxi, but he's also, it looks like he's probably doing some checklists there. What we got over here? Got a flight coming in here. We've got a blacked out model for some reason. Oh no, we've appeared a Flybe flight behind me. Looks like a Dash 8. Like the Dash 8. VGL knows all about the Dash 8. And I think you're almost ready with that, buddy, aren't you? You're quite confident with that now. I'll tell you, it's one of probably the hardest planes to fly. Yeah, we've got a flight coming in there. What's that? We've got 737. We've got DHL. That's it's not Delta, is it? Can't remember my three-letter codes. I think it's Delta. Right. What's that? VGL. We can agree on that. Yeah, single malt all the way, bud. Single malt all the way. Right. Okay, that's enough of me. Let's tune into Paris Tower, as there's no ground. Let me just check there's no ground backup call. There's loads of ATC on tonight. It's just flashing light like a traffic light system. Right, no, but there isn't any ground. But let's head to town. It's probably going to be busy now, guys. So, like I say, that'll be it until we're probably up and away. And we've got Paris departure, who are on as well. So we'll see how it goes. And yeah, good luck. Here we go. Cardiff. Here we come. The Welsh rugby and all that jazz. Right. So what's the tower frequency for Charles de Gaulle? Charles de Gaulle is on. The Mighty Just, yeah, quite happy. Can get it up and down at least. Yeah, buddy. You're more advanced than me. I mean, I played around with it for quite a while, but I love it. I tell you what, the best thing about the Dash is the sounds of the turbo. If you've got the Majestic one, it's the sounds of the turboprops. I can't beat it. Probably the best sounds out there. But there we go. Right, here we go. Over to Charles de Gaulle Tower 119.25. Here we go.
1005721. Q159 request pushing start.
Delta 2159, correct. Pushing start approved, facing east, GNH 1019, reports ready to tax.
Q159 pushing start approved, facing east. We'll advise when ready to taxi.
runway 08 left, vacated on Whiskey 5, Lufthansa 409. Lufthansa 409, taxi to Terminal 1. Taxi to Terminal 1 via Romeo, Fox and Bravo. Taxi to Terminal 1 via Romeo, Foxtrot and Bravo, Lufthansa 409.
Josgill, very good evening. This is Southern Air 9141 with you on Alpha 14 requesting IFR clearance to Cardiff as filed. Information Sierra.
Southern 9141, good evening. OR 2 Hotel departure, runway 08 left, initial climb flight level 100, 743.
Yeah, on the Opal 2H departure, runway 08 left, initial climb to 100, squawk 5743 for Southern Air 9141.
Southern Air 9141, correct, report ready for push and start.
We'll come back to you for the push and start for Southern Air 90141. What's this? 93. You know, I was thinking about past it.
Paris, hello, good night, CFR 543.
Participate in the push.
Wing 7, information, Tango
Do you know, we'll talk about this afterwards because I want you to listen to the ATC. But 93, we'll talk about this afterwards.
543, good evening.
What was the squawk? 5743. Actually, we've got to take 08 left, so I'm going to have to reprogram that in a moment. And we're 7 minutes.
543, Lake Dina Golf Dina 2 Hotel departure, runway 08 left, initial climb flight level 100, squawk 5740.
Okay, we've got a squawk in there. 100 is actually, funny enough, already in there, so that's good.
1008, repeating squawk 5740.
And we need to go, we just need to change the SID. SID we need to change to Opal to Alpha, to Hotel, so I need to get that.
543, squawk 5740.
Correction, squawk 5740. CFR 542.
543, that is correct, report ready for push and start.
We will call for push and start, CFR 542.
Just need to get the runway usage. I will talk to you guys in a moment.
Delta 2159, ready for 9 mark.
Zero Tower, just use 3 Alpha Tango, holding it on runway 08 left. Ready for departure.
There we go. We're all in there now. Let's just double check the legs. Yeah, they're fine.
Delta 59, taxi to Delta 3, holding point of runway 09 right, flight Bravo.
Delta 219, taxi to the D3 holding point for runway 9 right, B&B will report ready for departure.
Yeehaw!
Jersey 3 Alpha Tango from Tango 1 lineup, runway 08 left, wind 360 degrees, 7 knots, gusting 18 knots, fuel for takeoff. Loading up runway 08 left. Clear for takeoff, Jerry 3 Alpha Tango.
Southern Air 9141, ready to taxi.
Southern Air 9141, squawk 5743.
Squawk 5743.
Et le soir, bonsoir, Air France 1, Bravo Papa, à la sortie de Foxtrot 15, conférence de départ à destination de Saint-Martin, information Alpha. Air France Bravo Papa, bonsoir, je n'ai pas reçu de plan de vol pour vous. Si vous pouvez le resoumettre, merci.
So we had two score codes, I think we had two score codes, so I've had to go to 5743. I might have to ask for pushback again. Oh, I didn't ask for pushback, I asked for Lincoln Taxi, didn't I? Oops. Someone there, 90141, ready for the push and start.
So 90141, pushback facing west and startup approved between H1019, report ready to taxi.
Face west, QNH of 1019 and startup approved. Southern Air 90141. I asked for a taxi before even pushing start. See, don't worry about messing things up. That's what I just done. Just go with the flow. Right, shall we get a pushback? Let's get the aircraft started. Let's hopefully get the engines started tonight, shall we? Let's get going. Don't know what. I apologise, guys. I don't know why there's so many stutters tonight. I'll have to figure out what's going. Just when it's, and I've got only stop loaded, so I don't know what's going on. Something's going on in the background. Right, push back. Here we go. And what we've got to do, face west.
Jerry 3 Alpha Tango, contact De Gaulle approach 125 decimal 82. Au revoir.
Going to 125 decimal 82, I think it must be sent this evening, Jerry Alpha 3 Alpha Tango. Delta 2159 holding joint for departure.
159 from Delta 1, line up runway 09 right, wind 360 degrees, 7 knots, desting 18 knots, fuel takeoff.
I've lost the sound for some reason. I'm just gonna. Lost the sound of the PMDG. I've only just noticed. I thought it was a bit silent. Why are we not going here? I don't know. I don't know what's going on out.
Delta 2159, clear for takeoff now.
What's going on? Why haven't I got any sound coming out of the PMDG? Turn. Sound. Bum. Sound. There we are. Oh, I don't want it going from my phones. Right, we're pushing back. That's good. All good.
Delta 2159 departing 9 right.
Right, so let's have a look at our taxiways. He's probably going to ask us to go Papa Foxtrot. Blimey. It's like Spaghetti Junction. Uniform November Charlie Whiskey Alpha? Cool. I love Charles de Gaulle. Hey, look at this. Facing west today, so we've actually got it working. Got it up and running. Looking good. Right, tell you what, did this yesterday. Didn't start the engines because I was too busy looking at
Avion 949, nous sommes prêts à rouler.
Right. Just check that everything's closed here. Everything's closed. Lovely job. Right, right, let's start engine 1.
Avion 949, puis au point d'arrêt Tango 4 de la 08 de gauche, il y a Roméo et Novembre.
We'll wait for that to get to N2 and then we can
Pour
get
Tango 4 de
cut
la
switch
08
up.
gauche, Roméo et Novembre,
Oh, we
c'est
said we were going to do some
l'Avion
checklist.
949.
Bang on time, by the way, guys. I said we'll taxi out about 8:30, so that's good.
Le tour, un 4 papa, normalement,
I'm not going to go through the before check loss. That's
La France, bravo, papa,
do the after start.
affirme, je viens de la voir, je vous rappelle dans quelques secondes.
Right, N2, yeah. So engage engine 1. That's a bit better. It's a bit better.
Push is complete. Set parking brake, please.
Oh, yeah, I'll set parking brake. No worries about that.
Alright, brakes are set and pressure's normal.
Okay, sir. Tow bar is off. Pin is out. Watch the pin on the right.
La France, bravo,
Alright guys,
vous êtes
thanks.
prêts à
You're clear
couper?
to disconnect. We will be watching for the pin
Ah,
and
ouais,
the
ouais,
buttons on
ouais,
the right side of the airplane, and we'll see you guys next
Donc la
time.
France, bravo, papa, par l'aigle 2, hôtel, la piste 08 gauche, montée initiale au niveau, unité 00, transpondeur 575.
Oh, we're looking. Oh, where's that frame rate? I'm going to have to sort the frames out. I'll tell you what, I have just
La France, bravo, papa, montée, donc
Wherever chat off.
2, hôtel, piste 08 gauche, niveau initial,
Engine 2.
unité 00, et comme transpondeur 5755.
Feet on the front
57,
pedals.
55,
Parking brakes.
57, 56,
After start.
57, 56,
Generators on, yeah. Pilot heat on, yeah. Anti-rise as required.
Yep,
Packs on, yeah. Isolation valve,
2159,
APU.
through 4,000,
turn off.
14,000.
And start levers.
Delta 2159, contact, zero approach, 125, decimal 8, 2,
2159 at 25.8, a good day.
Taxi lights on. Hydraulic pumps on. Packs onto auto. APU bleed.
Lufthansa 409, next
Onto
on
gens.
your left, next on your left,
Looks all good.
to gate Tango 04.
Right, we're ready to go, guys. Let's get out of here, shall we? Just wait for him to
Gate
respond.
Tango 04, Lufthansa 409.
Southern Air 90141, ready to taxi.
Southern 9141, taxi to Tango 4, holding point runway 08 left via Papa 1 and November.
Cleared to taxi to Tango 4, holding point runway 08 left via Papa 1 and November, Southern Air 90141. Okay, so great job.
Eh bien, François, nous sommes au point 8 gauche, prêt pour la take-off.
Air France 1002, depuis Tango 2, alignez-vous piste 08 gauche, vent 360
Right, here we go, guys. We just need to go back on ourselves.
18 nœuds, autorisé au décollage.
When he finishes, we just need to go back
Sur
on,
le décolle, la France 2. On a pris la météo.
back on ourselves, go Papa 1 down to Tango. I don't know why he's done that, because I can see another aircraft going that way, but there we go. Right, parking brakes off, here we go. Sorry about the status, guys. I'll try and get it sorted out for next stream. I don't know what's going on there. So he wants me to go out onto this taxiway here for some reason. That's alright. He asked me to face west. Papa 1.
Lufthansa 409, now, first on your right. First on your right on 2 November Alpha 2. First on the right, the 409. Thank you very much.
Checking this. Tango. Right, okay, I think we can go a bit further. Right, okay. Hey, so that Air France taking off, look. Air France 6002, always good. Right, come on. going. Right, let's get the flaps down. Flaps 5. Get RTO running. Got to take Tango, which is I think this one. That says Tango, doesn't it? Yeah, I'll take Tango. So I think it said take Tango. It did say Tango 4. Well, that would make sense. Oh no, it said November. No, way down this way. Oh, there's an aircraft waiting. Look. So that's probably the way to go. Right, so we're on our Tango. I know where November is. This is the problem when I haven't got my laptop with my charts.
La France 6002 contacté, de Gaulle approche au 125 décimal et 82, Normandie.
On avec le prochain 582, de la France, merci Joël, ciao ciao.
Right, and before takeoff checklist, recall check, flight controls check, yeah, flaps, yeah, green light, flaps 5, yeah, great job, cabin door locked, yeah, taxi briefing reviewed, yeah, I've spoken to myself about that one, and yeah, so we're all good on that one. Right, now this is the bit that is confusing the hell out of me. Oh, FCY. Anyone want to look up FCY? I haven't got time. I don't know what airline that is. FCY. They're in a 737. Whatever airline that is using that. Right. Take it out here. Tango. And he wanted me to hold at Tango 4. I haven't got Tango 4 on this map. Oh, I don't like Charles de Gaulle. It's a bit confusing. I've got here. That's Tango. He wants me at what? Tango 4. Dickens is Tango 4. Oh, well, that's Tango there. Let's hook a left. Let's hook a left here, shall we? We'll get told off in a minute.
La France Bravo Alpha, repoussage face au nord et mise en route approuvée, clinage 19, faire appeler prêt pour le roulage.
Bloody aircraft. Right, what's going on here?
Repoussage face au nord, clinage 19, approuvée pour le repoussage.
What's he doing? Where's he going? Now that's...
Il va à 1949, on arrive au port d'arrêt, on est trop départ.
This confused the hell out of me. What's he doing?
Philadelphia 949 depuis Tango 3,
Well, I've not seen that before. That's him. Is that
et attendez.
FCY? What is he doing?
On s'aligne, on attend s'il va à
I mean,
1949.
in fairness, it could be me going down the wrong thing, but I'm pretty sure I have to go up here. Oh, hang on, what's that? But he shouldn't have come back on himself like that. He's going out that way, isn't he? But I don't think he knows where he's going. So you've got two of us that don't know where we are, what we're doing. That's Sierra 1. Tango 1. Right. When I do a big airport next, I do definitely need my He's going out on the runway! He hasn't been authorised! Oh my god. Do you know what? Let's follow him. Let's follow him. Shall we follow him? Let's get told off. Stop at the stop bar so we don't get told off too much. 1 Sierra 1. That's close enough, isn't it? God, I can't believe that. Can't believe that. There we go. Right, I'm going to pretend I'm at Tango 4. See if I get away with it. It's the Tango 4's just not on the thing.
Sibéria 949, piste 08 gauche, vent 360 degrés, 7 nœuds, rafale à 18 nœuds, autorisé au décollage. On décolle 08 gauche, copié, Sibéria 949.
Someone in 90141, holding at Sierra 1, ready for departure.
Now, still on 901 1 behind the Boeing 737 departing runway 08 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait behind the departing 737 for Southern Air 90141. He got away with it, got away with it. He didn't know where he was going, he was backing up. And he didn't even know his call sign either, because I don't know who FCY is. So that's why he said 737. There we go. Well, got away with it, guys. Got away with it. There we go. So we can line up. We can't take off yet. Be told off.
Approaching 08 left.
Sorry about the status,
On
guys.
runway
Oh, this is
08 left.
I need to sort out something. It's making it harder to control because you always think, oh, hello. Thank you. Oh, wait for him to depart. Right, everything else. Oh, my L-nerves come off. Let's put that back on, shall we? It's not as busy as I thought it was going to be. Can get a word in edgeways. Obviously, I'll talk a little bit more once we're up in the air. Let's grab the.
Avion 949,
Departure.
contactez de l'approche 125 décimale 82. Au revoir Georges. L'approche 125 décimale 82, merci pour le service. Bonne soirée, si vous avez bien être 49.
Southern Air 90141 on 08 left with you.
Monsieur Avion 9141, please stand by.
I will stand by. Day
On
long.
runway 08 left. On runway 08 left.
Le détour, 35 060. Australia 9141, runway 08 left, wind 360 degrees, 7 knots, gusting 18 knots, clear for pickup.
08 left. On runway 08
Southern Air
left.
90141 cleared on the upper 2 hotel departure. Copy the weather. Right. Okay, here we go.
Here
we go, guys. Let's leave Francais Paris and let's head to down in the valley in Cardiff. Let's get going. Oh, bit stuttery. Oh, I hope it's not going to be stuttery all the way. That would really annoy me. I'll have to figure out what's causing
V1.
stutters.
V1.
Rotate.
Let's V1 rotate,
V2.
and we're up in the air. Okay, positive rate of climb, gear up. Okay, and autopilot on. Yeah, LNAV and VNAV engaged. N1. Flaps 1. And gear locked in locked position.
9141, contact Google approach 125 decimal 82. Bye-bye.
Approach 125.82. Thank you for service this evening. Southern Air of 9141. And full flaps to 0.
Wedding 8771, okay, so, radar vector into pilot, runway 08 right.
Here we're looking off from 0 right, 771. Thank you.
Approach, good evening, someone there, 90141, passing flight level 040. Someone there, 9141, reporting traffic in sight.
France, Air France 2002, vous quittez mon espace de contrôle, passez sur Unicom 122 décibel 8, eh bien, bon vol vers Nice, et puis à bientôt.
Eh ben c'est bien pris, on se réutilise comme ça, de 8. Merci David pour le service sur Paris, à bientôt.
Someone there, 90141, looking for further climb. Does he want to talk to me? Because in a minute we're going to get up to 100. You do not want to talk to me. I can't do it in French. There you go. So now we're going to just stay at 100 until...
9141, Double approach, good evening, identified, fly direct Opal, and climb meeting flight level 360.
Direct to Opal, and we'll climb to 360 for Summon Air 9141, and a very good evening to you too. Right, okay, so we're clear to our cruise because he'll pass me off in a minute. He's only doing approach and departure, so that's why he's told me to go directly up to my cruise. I thought he was going to ignore me. I thought, what have I done wrong? I love the French. I love French food. Love it. What's going on? Right, there we go. And we are climbing. Come on, 737. That's it. Get up there. Come on. And Opal or Parlay or whatever you want to call it is, look, there it is. It's our next waypoint there anyway. It's the end of the SID. And then the next waypoint is Kasik. So there. How's the moving map doing? Oh, we're a little bit zoomed out, zoomed in too much. Let's have a look. There we go. And I managed to put a bit of the route in. It wouldn't let me put all the route in, guys. But just major waypoints. So you'll see Biggin Hill, etc. So there we go. That's all gravy. So we like that. Let's get our flight plan up. Let's have a little look. See what we're doing. Yeah. So Parley end of the SIB. A Parley, or what do you call it? Opal, didn't he? I think he called it Opal. Like the car make, like Vauxhall Opal. Oh, I didn't go down to M1. Look, have I got down to M1? Should have it on M1. There you go. I'll do anyway. Yeah, so 57 to Opal or Parley. I don't know how you say that. And then we'll go on to Keswick, and then we'll make our way across the English Channel. So ETA tonight, we've got 45 minutes, but then we've got the Star coming into Cardiff. So really, I think we'll be landing around just before 10. Just before 10 o'clock. That's what we've got planned. That's all good. And do you know what? Let's do another checklist. We should have done it probably a bit before. What have we got here? That's one. Shutdown procedure. No, let's not do that. Here we go. After takeoff checklist. So let's ping up here. Oh, I don't like these stutters. Air conditioning press. Yeah, they're set on. Yeah, great job. Engine start switches off. Yeah. Landing gear up and off. Yeah. Where are we? Landing gear. Yeah. And flaps up. No green lights. Yep. Sounds good to me.
With 2020, distance 5,000 feet, QNH 1019.
So let's have a look at the winds. Winds still very good.
1019 and descend to 120,000 feet with a 2020.
Safe trip, buddy. I will go and operate a flight as well. Yeah, alright, 93, we'll fly together. Look, hit me up and, you know, we'll fly off together sometime. I'm up for that. Oh, I've noticed my thing's dropped down. What's that doing down over there? I've only just noticed that. Oh, we've got a flight ahead of us. That will be Air Norwegian. NAX.
Ready, get 8771, turn left heading 120, descend 3000 feet, and you're clear for island approach, runway 08 right.
Yeah, have a safe flight, Air 93. Thanks for following.
Clear down approach,
Thanks for coming on.
right, following 8771.
With 2020, turn left heading 0. Turning left heading 270 with 2020. Seven Air 9141, you're leaving my space. Monitor Unicom 122 this morning. Safe flight back.
Unicom on 122.8 for Southern Air 90141. Thank you for your service this evening. Bye bye. Okay, so over to. Come on. There we go. Over to Unicom. There we go. So no more ATC until, and that's actually why I was a bit quiet. I was just looking to see where the ATC is. Looking at seeing if London's on. I think London might be on. And zoom out. And what 93 was saying about messing up. I mean, you know, just like that, I had no charts. I won't have charts until probably the weekend when I've got my laptop back, because I've got too many things on the screen. I've got the streaming bit over here on my second monitor. I've got my maps on my third monitor. I could try and, because I've got Navigraph, I don't want to load that on as well, because my frame rates are not that great anyway, and I think there's something else in the background hitting that, so I don't want to load something else up. But I've got my FS Commander, and that's normally quite reliable, but there's no way I could find Tango 4 on that. But if I looked on the charts, it'll probably be on there. So yeah, that's France, very nice. So yeah, looking at that, it was okay. It was an okay departure. Obviously, with the starters, so I need to get that sorted out again. Don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, like 93 said, you know, sometimes you just got to have a go. You know, just got to have a go. And you know, I got away with it. At the end of the day, he was the tower, and he's got 4 runways to look after. And you know, he was just like, oh, well, I can see you on the map. That's fine. You know, not interfering anyone. I mean, the other guy was coming. I couldn't believe that. FCY, I don't know. I'll look that up in a minute. FCY, I don't know what he was doing. He come back towards me. Anyway, he's taken off and he's gone now. But yeah, that was interesting. And turn the lights off. Yeah, it was good. Quite happy with that. Sort this issue out. Yeah, we'll have the charts back on the weekend, so I can look at the proper taxiways, etc. Right, so let's have a look. We've got online now. Heathrow approach, Gatwick approach, London South Centre, which I should come actually into his airspace. which will be good. So we'll have London South, and then probably pass me off onto Unicom, and then straight into Cardiff Tower when he comes online. He'll be coming online in 5 minutes. So well, that's his schedule anyway, whether he does or not. So. Right, so we're just heading up to Opal now, 6 nautical miles to go, climbing to 290, so we've got another 7,000 to our cruise. Kunev is in the middle of the English Channel, it's an intersection, but really the next big waypoint is Biggin Hill, and go across London, go to Compton, come in from the west, well, east to west there's, and at the moment 30 is the runway that we've got in, and looking at the wind, don't think that's going to change. I'm just looking on here, seeing what the zone is where I should be contacting. Normally the vaccine controllers will come through you on text to say, look, contact me, but look that up. Let's have a look. I've got an app actually, haven't I? That'll tell me. Let's have a look. Right, okay, so I should. I've got that aircraft on the screen. Who's he? That he's Flybe flight from 3 Alpha Tango. And he's just entering. So over Hastings, between Hastings and East, literally the coast. As soon as I hit the coast of the UK, I need to contact London South. Although this map doesn't. Okay, I'll give it a go. If I can bring it actually up on a different thing. How are we doing? Yeah, going to Keswick and then to Kunav, so that's all good. All going to plan at the moment. VAT Sim UK area sectors. Right, London South. Yeah, so waypoints. We're coming up over here. Oh Christ. No, actually, it says on the map on their VATSIM site. Actually, the coast of France, which literally, got a bit of cloud cover. Coast of France is just here, so we're just going to go over the start the English Channel in a minute. There was a bit of a blip. So where's Kunav on here? Right, what other waypoints have I got in my flight plan? Right, I've got Nick though. Oh, there's Kunav. Yeah, no, I am in his airspace in like, well, where's Kunav? 30. I should actually probably just tune in actually. I'll be in his airspace for quite a bit. Okay, let's tune in. Oh, it's a little bit, see, the moving map, well not moving map, but Flight Sim Commander's good, but it's not that good. According to this, I should actually be contacting him. So let's do that, shall we? 29 40. For anybody to see if there's anything. London Center, very good evening. Southern Air 9141 with you, passing flight level 360.
Southern Air 9141 London, hello. I will be closing shortly, so you can monitor Unicum now, 122 decimal 8.
122.8, Southern Air 9141, thank you. Ah! It's part-time. No, I'm only joking, he's probably been on quite a bit of the day. Okay, so, no, we haven't got any air traffic, so that's good. That's fine. We hopefully Cardiff Tower should be on. Probably a little bit too far away. No, we've got it. I can see it on the map here. There we go. Cardiff Tower is online. Good job. So we'll see how that goes. It should be online, definitely for the approach. And it looks like London Air is going off. Yeah, there it goes. So London's going offline now. So just now coming up to our middle waypoint, it's the middle of the English Channel, and got a nice bit blanket of cloud, and probably I've got active sky on, real weather, so that probably is about right. And we're at our cruise, so we'll now head off. The top of descent actually is not too far away. It's normally around Bigham. Let's have a look. When you're going over to the West Country, it's normally around Bigham. Top of descent, 81 mile, which will be, yeah, just after Bigham, yeah. So, yeah, making good progress. It's a shame London Control went off, but there we go. Quite a lot of UK tower and ground controllers on. It's always good to see. We've got Cardiff, obviously, Liverpool. We've got Gatwick, Heathrow, and ground. We've got Manchester. Oh, we've got Bristol ground. We've got Gatwick. So yeah, Gatwick seems to be going quite steady at the moment in terms of controllers on me. Every time I've been online there, I've had quite a big presence, so it's always good to see. Moving map's doing its job. You can see there we're just coming now up to the English coast. I say UK coastline, I should say. Got a bit of traffic around over London, of course, as expected. Coming up to our next waypoint now, and we've got Nifco, and we'll still head on ahead of about 320 or 323 at the moment. Wind's coming in now 53 knots, crosswind 011. But yeah, so we'll see what that looks like when we're coming to approach into Cardiff. But we should make our way over to Biggin Hill quite nicely, come down and descend, and once we hit Compton we'll have a real indication of what the weather's going to be like coming down. I'll still estimate that we should arrive just before 10 o'clock. That moving map's doing its job quite nicely, I think. Doing very well. So here we go. Coming over the English coastline now. God, these stutters are really bad. We've got a pier down there. Oh dear, don't. We don't want to start crashing now. God, dear me. Something's causing something to happen here. Let's get back into the cockpit. Hopefully it'll sort itself out. As you can see, with all the red aircraft around, quite a lot of VATSIM traffic. It's good to see on a Wednesday night. And once we get to Biggin, we'll start then heading our ways west. Northwest at the moment, but we'll start heading across over to Compton, and yeah, we'll head on like a heading of 280 towards Compton. Getting a little bit buffered now. Oh, there's an aircraft just below. If we're not going to, there we go. I don't know if you can see that. It's a UPS flight. A 747, and that is flight level 140. Oh, don't go on outside view, Matt. We're having to stutter at the moment for some reason. So yeah, so quite a lot of traffic around. He's that UPS flight, by the way. He's doing Gatwick to Dubai. So he's literally just taken off from Gatwick. Here we go. Next waypoint, Biggin Hill. 14 to go. So it'll be quite a nice arrival. We probably land around about 9:45, all being well. So we're doing okay. We're making good time. You know, this 50 knot crosswind is going to get behind us in a minute. So yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Just thought about the stutters. What I'll probably do is just delete my prepared roaming file, and that will sort itself out. What's going on in Unicom? Nothing that interferes with us. Right, Biggin Hill, 8 to go. Now, do I risk going on outside it? Tell you what I haven't done yet. I've done the wing view. Didn't do the wing view. Have a look, bit of wing view. Oh, well, not wing view, but that is a wing view. Oh, that's quite nice. Not the wing view I was after. Got a wing view coming up? We got a wing view? Haven't set one up on this aircraft, have I? Kind of is. Have you got a star yet for Cardiff? Just having a nosy at the charts. I'm glad you're having a nosy at the charts. I've not even looked. I'll tell you why, because I can't. I haven't got enough space on the desktop. Here we go. Here we're doing our left turn now, and we'll head over to Compton. Yeah, I have got a star. It is the. Let's bring up the map a minute. Where was it? Cardiff 1 Charlie, so Charlie Delta Foxtrot 1 Charlie. I can bring it up actually on there, can't I? There we go. You can see it on there, look. And obviously the last few waypoint, it gives you there the long and lats and everything, but yeah, we're on the Cardiff 1 Charlie arrival from Compton. We should have Abdul, the Bristol NDB, the Cardiff NDB into runway 30. That's what we're doing. Tell you what I could try and do is get it up on my phone, because can I do that? Yeah, I can. If I go on to Navigraph Cloud, add to new, we are going from LFEG to Cardiff AGFF. Turner Airport. We'll accept Bristol, just for argument's sake. Yeah, cool. Yeah, great job. Right, open charts for Cardiff. Oh, this is working quite nicely. Right, Cardiff 1 Charlie arrival. I haven't used it on my phone before this, so that's quite good. Right. So let's have a look. Yeah, so we come into Abdul. That's exactly what I said, wasn't it? Bristol NDB, and that'll bring us out over to a heading of 274 really, and then obviously we're arriving on 300. We'll line up on. We'll take the ILS, so we'll intercept it. Bearing 298 coming in. So 274, 298, we'll pick that up quite nicely. And obviously you've got your minimum altitudes there. So just around Bristol, minimum altitude 3,000, 2,500 inside. So yeah, aircraft will do that quite nicely. It should be, hopefully, textbook. Actually, while I've got this here, I could look on Flight Sim Commander, but let's have a look on here. Runway 0, there we go, that's the one I want. Chart. The ILS is 110.7. It's quite good. Navigraph knows where I am. It's picked up the longer lap, and it's saying I'm not on my chart yet, and it's going to do an overlay on the chart. It's quite clever. I do like Navigraph. I've never used it on my mobile before. Right. What we've got? Okay. Airport elevation is 220. Cool. And the course, like we said, was 298. Okay, I'm happy with that. Leave that on. Right, let's get that chart moved off. How did where's my hotkey? There it is. Reset MCP. Oh no, I've missed top of descent, haven't I? There we go. Missed top of descent. I have missed top of descent. Right. Oh no, top of descent right now. Oh, that was lucky. Right. I'll tell you what I haven't done. Obviously, I'm in the 737 tonight, so what she wants is descend. There we go. And we need to set up flaps. Hello. Thank you. And oh yeah, 110, so that's all picked up there. Good. Are we descending? We are descending. And we'll get down to 2,500, which is where the ILS will pick up from. Okay. So the aircraft do that. We're on the speed brake just slightly there. Speed brake armed, lovely. Good job. Oh, looking good. Looking good. So VGL's now going to make sure I do it perfectly, I'm sure, following the old charts down. Master caution light off there. It's following the VNAV path down quite nicely. What have we got to be? At flight level 290. And there we go. Hang about, what was about the navigator knowing where you are? Have I missed something? I thought it was just charts. No, no, no. Yeah, no. Get ready for this VGL. This is going to blow your mind. I don't know if you've subscribed to Navigraph. Actually, that's one thing I could do. I quite like the... sorry, my brain's going overload here. I quite like the Plan G map that you've got because it looks good. But what I could do is put up the Navigraph charts and it will follow the Navigraph charts. And what I mean by that is if you go jump over to the Navigraph page and if you've subscribed per month, because I obviously have to update my FMS, you know, the AirRack. So I obviously pay a subscription every month to update it. Now, with that, there's a tool you can download called SimLink. It runs very small in the background, so it's not going to interrupt anything. And it basically positions your aircraft Navi charts. Sorry, yeah, this is right. So then when you pull up your Navi charts, there's an arrow on your map and it follows. So it's like your Navi charts become a moving map. And you can have it on iPad if you've got an iPad, mobile phone by just logging. All I've done is gone onto a web page and Navigraph Cloud, and then it will follow on the map. Yeah, so Navigraph charts. Oh, here we go, approaching Compton. So Compton 2 miles. Lovely, great job. How are we doing? What do we need to be by Abdul? 190, and what are we at? 260. Yeah, we'll bang on the money for that. So yeah, so you can actually have Navigraph charts as a moving map, because even though the chart is like what you just saw. Can I get the chart? No. What I might do is install the charts onto my desktop, and you know, like you got the PDF that you just saw of the flight plan. I'll see if I can get that up, and you'll see the little arrow move along the chart, and it'll move down the star into the runway. Mind divide it. I know, it's brilliant, isn't it? It's absolutely brilliant. So Navigraph charts you can actually use as a moving map if you want. Yeah, just check it out. So you can have it on your iPhone, your iPad, desktop, and just go on their webpage. You'll see downloads. Obviously, you've got your FMS manager in there. So you've got about 3 or 4 different bits of software. All I've got going at the moment is just Symlink on my desktop here, and the Symlink is picking up the long and lat, reporting back to the Navigraph website, which is then reporting back to my charts on my mobile phone, and then it's following that. And when I brought up my charts just a minute ago, it said my long and lat was outside the chart, because obviously at that time I was in Biggin. Actually, I'm coming up to Abdul now, yeah? So if I go over to my charts on the cloud, there we go. So I'll load it up here. So this is, I don't know if you're going to see any of this. Probably not, as you can't see screen on screen. But I've got the Navigraph up. So go into this flight plan here. Now press this button here, which will my position, and it's got an arrow. And now if I go onto that actual chart, open charts, I've already got saved down at the bottom the charts. So if I've got this one, which is, there it is, there's the moving. Do you know what, let's do this. I think this is the way forward. We will get Navigraph charts installed on here, alright, and we'll have that as a moving map, and that'll be really professional. Pop, you know, get rid of Plan G, and we'll start using that. We'll have that. So it's on the chart there, pink arrow, and it's following star, and I'm following it perfectly. Well, I'm not, the aircraft is, but yeah. Mind blowing, mate, mind blowing. I should have thought about that instead of putting Plan G on. Should have thought about, I might have Plan G back up, but let's see if I can get that working. Let's see if I can replace Plan G with the charts and the moving map, so you can follow the link. Sounds good, doesn't it? Sounds good. Right, let's follow this approach here. Let's get the Cardiff Tower frequency up. Whoop. Hello, chicken. Right, which is 133.1. Yeah, VGL, just check Navigraph out. It's pretty good, buddy. And there we go. I'm tuned in. Tuned in on to. There is no other. Hang on, let me just check. There's no other ATC. No, there isn't. No, it's fine. No, everyone's logging off for bedtime, aren't they? Hopefully, Cardiff Tower still stays on. I think he's staying on till 11. Love it. I know. Seriously, if you've subscribed for Navigraph, you don't really need anything else. It's brilliant. Great job. Yeah, let me see if I can get that going, buddy. I'll see if I can get that moving up. Right, what have we got going on? We should be heading now to the Bristol steep descent after the Bristol NDB. Yeah, that's fine. Quite happy with that. 11,000, 27 miles to go, and I'm at 18,000. Textbook at the moment. Textbook at the moment. I'm going to put it out there. I'm not going to put on the auto brakes. Cardiff has quite a long runway, so I'll just use the reverse thrust. Might make it a bit smoother. And I've just got to really just sort out these stutters. Figure out what that is. It's really annoyed me, that. Really has annoyed me. I have got ATC tuned in. Well, he says that. Let me just check I am logged in there. Cardiff Tower is Yeah, 133.1. Yeah, that's good. Tell you what, actually, we've got some ATIS on 132.47. Let's do that.
050, automatic, runway 30, surface wind 300, 3 knots, visibility 10 kilometer or more, no cloud detected, temperature +1, dew point -1, QNH 1022, threshold QFE 1015, acknowledge receipt of information, call, and advise aircraft type on first contact, Cardiff, information, call, time 2050, automatic, runway.
Right, there we go. So just got the ATIS for Cardiff. Also, yeah, I already got Navigrass, but I had no idea about the Simlink was available. No, it's only just came out just before Christmas, or maybe it was summer. I'm not sure. It's quite new. It's within the year. Appreciate the advice. Yeah, all right, bud. No worries. Anytime. Like I say, anything. You know, I learnt this all from other people, so you know, passing it all on. It's nothing new. Nothing new. Right. Where are we? Concentrating. Oh yeah, we are before Bristol. There we go. Right, let's get the ILS in there. Let's go to the radio stack. I've obviously got the radio stack down here. Let's go to nav 1, and nav 1 we are on 11070. Get that across. Great job. Let's put it into nav 2 as well. 1107. Hello, chicken. 70. Great job. And as we're coming up, we'll just go past the Bristol NDB, and then we'll hit the localizer button. We set our flaps up in our FMC already, so that's all good. Drag required. They want a drag queen over here. Look, there we go. Saying drag required. Let's put a bit of drag on. There we go. Put a bit of drag on. Why do we need that though? Let's have a look. In all seriousness, we've got 8 miles to do 2,000. Don't know why that's. But it does say then I've got to then drop 6,000 feet in 23 nautical miles. So we'll have a look. So again, let's zoom this in. Weather's not looking too bad now. Let's have a look outside. Oh, there we go. A bit of a weird. This is Bristol. Can we see Bristol? Look, Bristol underneath the engine. I don't know if you can see that or not. Hello Bristol, we love you Bristol. One of my favourite airports, obviously. Closest airports to me. We normally fly in. Oh, there's an EasyJet flight taking off. There's an EasyJet flight taking off. I think. Yeah. We'll have to watch that. And in my mistake, I didn't go on Newcastle because I went over to Cardiff Tower straight away. I should have probably announced on Unicom. So he's climbing. I'm hoping he's on the Brecon 1 departure, because I know the Bristol departures quite well. He should turn left or right in a minute. He won't carry on out over to the 7, I don't think. Well, he might actually, if he's on the Brecon 1, he might just a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. 2,500, what am I at? 11,000, and I'm turning off a little bit. We'll have to keep an eye on him, won't we? I've not had this before. Can we see that? Can you see the red text? I don't think you can see the red text on your screen or not. But I've got an EasyJet, Airbus A319, EasyJet 28 Juliet Alpha. He's literally just beneath me, and he's climbing, and I'm descending. So I have to keep an eye on to see what that looks like. I'll tune in on Cardiff Tower. No, he's turning. Is he turning? This is a little bit scary. Scary Mary. Right, I'm going to put the localizer on. There we go. Happy days. What should I be at now? 5,000 feet in 18 miles. That's lovely, and I'm just going down to 9. That's fine. I'm just a bit wary about this. Oh, there we go. He's turning off now. He's turning off now. He's turning off. There he goes. Cool, he's quite close. 2 miles. That's Bristol, everybody, that you can see. There we go. Cool, he's getting really close there. Let's see if we can get another shot of him. That's Bristol. There he is. Whoop. There he goes. There we go, and I can see Cardiff. Right, let's tune in on the tower. I know we're not on the... So I'm just thinking what we're doing here. 3-0. Why is the aircraft? It should just pick up the localizer, but... Oh no, don't freeze now. Don't freeze. Please don't freeze. Don't freeze. Oh, not again. Oh no, there we go, we're back. Go for that. Right, what I don't understand is why we're going round there. Should be able just to come out on the ILS. Right, okay, I'm just going to turn in. Right, let's I am going to approach tower and just say, look, we're coming in on 3-0. Cardiff Tower, very good evening to you. This is Southern Air 9141. We're a base and we'll be shortly turning on the finals, capturing the ILS for 3-0.
9141, good evening. Report established ILS 3-0.
We'll go back to you. We've established the ILS for 3-0 for Southern Air 9141. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. He wanted to take us around the hold like it does at Bristol, but we don't want to be doing any of that. It's not good. Disbar achievable. Yeah, we need to drop some altitude here because I've just turned it off. I don't want to do that hold, so this could be interesting. As per usual. We've looked on the oh, we're really high. We're really high. Alright, how we're going to drop, and the stutters, and we're way too high. That's too high. It wanted us to go around originally on the star, so... Cardiff Tower, this is Southern Air 9141. We originally were on the Cardiff 1 Charlie arrival. We've come in a little bit too high, so with your permission, we'll just like to go over the airport, do a left-hand circuit, then back in for 3-0.
9141, yeah, that's approved. No traffic effect, and report flight of runway 30.
Okay, sounds like a plan, so we'll head over to the airport, left-hand circuit, and then capture the ILS for 3-0. Southern Air 9141. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We will descend, but let's take it off the localizer, because that's actually what that star said to do anyway. It's just I thought if we could drop a bit of altitude, but it was such a steep descent from Bristol because of Bristol traffic. So what we will do, let's maintain 3,000 once we're over the and then we will literally vector ourselves effectively downwind and left-hand circuit, downwind base. We've only got one other airfield to consider. Like he said, there's hardly any traffic around tonight, but there's St Ethan's Air Base, which is Really, you probably should do the right-hand circuit, but I don't want to interfere with any Bristol traffic. So, so we're dead on at the airport, and she's still descending. We're going to do manual now and head over. Right, altitude I want is 3,000, please, and vertical descent down now. And we're going to take our speed down to about 180. Actually, the tight turn, so we'll do 170. And so the speed should drop in a second. Oh well, never mind. It's all a learning curve. I'll tell you what I probably should do is, like I say, get them charts up and running, because obviously it would have prevented this, because I think that's what it says on the charts. Like Bristol, you should hold over the NDB and come around, and it's like the Bristol, if we have a look at the Bristol charts and the Bristol 1 Charlie arrival from Compton, it says to do that, but then most of the time you get vectored in. Really what I should have done is as soon as I hit the Bristol NDB, steep descent, like really steep descent, to hit for the ILS, but never mind. Never mind, that's alright. It's fine, I said we'll land just before 10, we still will. And like I say, I want to do a left-hand circuit. So we're going above the airport as you can see. There's the airport, that's Cardiff. And we're at 3,000, so we're just going to do a circuit around. Flaps 1. And obviously last night, approach last night into Beijing was interesting. Obviously on the ILS there, and had to go manual because you know, an aircraft was stuck on the runway, so we had to land on another runway. So it's all good. It's all good. Quite happy. And the airport elevation. What did I say the airport elevation was? 298? 220. That's fine. Right. So we'll just come out of the feather of 1-2. Left hand turn. So get the heading all ready set up to do this. So really we want to start heading over to 210. There we go. So the aircraft will start banking left, go out across the 7 and come back in. Here we go. And we'll go, we're at nice speed now, nice height. Should capture the ILS quite nicely. Figure out what these stutters are about. My settings are still. Must be. I must just got to delete the prepared file and just put the settings back in. Maybe that'll help. So basically, we're now effectively on the crosswind to head downwind. Right. Head over then parallel now. 150. 0 is not parallel. 153, 155 really. There we go. So now that should bring us just parallel for the downwind. How are we doing? Alright. So there's the airport. No, that's not the airport. Yeah, Which airport is that? There's another airport there as well. Which one's that? That is this one here. What's that airport called? There's another one. And I can see Cardiff up there. That's St Ephens. Right, let's now turn a little bit more parallel. 40. Bring her around a bit. There we go. Bring her around a bit. 120 sounds good to me. And we'll capture the ILS again. That's St Ephens. And then just ahead of us, 10 o'clock is Cardiff. Yeah, I should have dropped a bit more. Take a look at that chart again. I'm pretty sure it's like Bristol, where you've got to hold over the Cardiff NDB and then come in. And normally you'd be vectored in, because I haven't got Cardiff approaching. You know, you're just effectively doing it yourself. So maybe I should have just followed the star in. I mean, that's what's planned. I just thought if we could chop a bit of time off and come straight in on the island.
For pressure 141, UK on H1021.
Copy that, local QNH of 1021 for 7A9141. So, yeah, we'll drop it now. No, we won't do it just yet. I was going to drop it down to 160 knots before I enter the feather. And we're on flaps 1. We get flaps 2 coming up. I say I don't want to stretch out too much longer. It's coming up to 10. I did say we'll land just before 10. But actually, if I'd followed the star, would have got in a little bit sooner probably, instead of trying to make a decision to come straight into the runway. But there you go. It's all a learning curve. All a learning curve. Oh, what's my FMC saying? End of route. Well, I'll tell you why it's the end of route. It's because I'm meant to be going in there. We've got over on this side. I can see something in the distance. Oh yeah, got some hills of Bristol. That's actually probably Western-super-Mare over that way. Yeah, I'm right. Look, actually, it's on your map, isn't it? Western-super-Mare and Burnham-on-Sea. There we go. That's good. Right. So, in a moment, let's give it a few more DME. And start heading down on that feather. Don't want to do another go around. Effectively, that's probably what I should have said. Is 7A9141 going around? Oh well. But then he would want the missed approach procedure, and like I say, I can't do the charts and Twitch all at the same time. So wait for my laptop to come back, and then I can jump on the charts. Almost ready to head into base, so we'll put that in the flaps 2. And we'll speed now. 160. And we'll turn on a heading of 040. Oh, don't freeze on me now. Come on. Something's really upsetting this, isn't it? Do you like the idea of that navigraph so you can see a moving map on that? We'll have a go at that. See if I can get that working. So we're on the base now. put it over to 035 actually. Alright, let's engage the localizer. Gate VOR lock on. Aim of the game before tomorrow's flight will be try and get rid of these stutters. I thought it was GSX. I would have bet money on it would have been that, but it's not. So let's see. That's what it looks like. Ah, and we're engaged on the localizer. Go. Oh, she wants to turn. We turn in? A bit premature. Cardiff to Southern Air 9141, capture the localizer for 30.
For runway 0, clear to land surface in 300 degrees. Over.
Number 1 for landing, and copy the weather for Southern Air 914. Okay, so there we go. Gear down, flaps now. Bring it altitude onto the flight.
Southern Air 914, just confirm you are clear to land, runway 30 to wind 300.
Clear to land on 30 for Southern Air 914. Okay, so we are clear to land. That's all good. That's always helpful. Approach on. Capture the glide. There we go. Glide captured. Nose down. Flaps now on, and Viva landing speed we want. Let's get it down to 140, I think. That's good.
2500.
Thank you. Keep going with the flaps. I haven't got auto brake on, so we'll do flaps at 30 landing. Did I put 40 in on? I put in. Oh, can't remember what I put in now. A little bit too fast. Full flaps then. There we go. There we go, Cardiff. So, Cardiff, I'm bringing some snouts and some garlic bread. Here we come. Welcome.
1000.
Thanking you. Okay, gear down, land lights down, 3 greens, and full flaps. So, yep, here we go. Oh, it's done a nice little circle on the old moving map there. Quite like that. Look at that. Look at that for vectors. That's not bad, is it? I should be an ATC controller. Right, what we got? 140 knots to 140 knots minimums. Yeah, here we go. So, I'll tell you what, we'll zoom in. Now I'm pretty sure at Cardiff, when I've come in here before, there's a taxiway Bravo at the top, so we'll bring her nicely in, roll her out to the end of the runway. But no one behind me. Sorry about the jutters, guys.
Terrain.
Lovely. Terrain.
100. Terrain. 30. 20. 10.
Long landing. Long landing. Feet remaining. 2,000 feet remaining.
Go.
1,000 feet remaining.
Jutters, come on. Southern Air 9141, clear of active on Bravo.
9141, thanks, taxi stand 9, good evening.
Taxi 9 for Southern Air 9141, thank you. Right, he said stand 9. I don't know Cardiff that well. So, a bit fast coming in there, weren't we? Right, let's have a look. Let's turn her off a minute. Stand 9, anyone? Cardiff, stand 9. Oh, right up the other end. Okie dokie. We'll go down there. Oh, it wasn't such a bad landing. I'll get rid of the stutters and judders. That was horrible. I'll figure out what that is. It's okay now on the ground. I don't know what that was about. Oh well. Oh, that's not bad landing for an ILS. Just when I was just getting to the end, I was trying to judge the speed, and I didn't know whether it was stutters or me hitting the brakes. So it's always hard. At least I've got the rudder pedals now sorted out. Quite like that. Right, 9 should be... Oh! Not moving truck again. I'll tell you what, they're coming out to get me, aren't they? Go the other way. Woo, catch him up. Go the other way. Christ. Oi! Oi! Why always me? Always me. Oh, they're actually labelled here. This is what I mean. This is Orbic's scenery, so it's quite nice. These are AI traffic. They're not VATSIM. It's 9:10 o'clock. It's quite nice laid out. I have to fly into Cardiff more often if I can figure out what the charts are like. It should be 9 now. It's the TUI flight. Thompson, shall we say now? Okay, there we go. Don't take out the jet weight. The APU, too busy trying to find out where to go. Right, on the blocks. Let's just tune in back to Cardiff. Just say thank you. Southern Air 9141 on the blocks at stand 9. Thank you for your service this evening.
9141, thanks for flying in.
Good evening. Cool. There we go, guys. So I hope you liked it. Bit better than yesterday's flight in terms of system issues. We're getting there. I just need to sort out the stutters. We've got that PDF thing going on now, which I might now change because of VGA. I might get that Navigraph, see if I can get that going on there. That'll be quite good. While I'm talking to you, let's just get the APU back on and power down the aircraft. Where am I? What am I in? A 737. Right. Okay. So, yeah, I'll get that up going if I can. I just got to think a way around it. It'll probably be another, because OBS is it's relatively easy. We've got to think about which source menu to bring up on the screen. So, yeah, you might have to leave that one with me. Yeah, already got Navigraph chart, but I know oh yeah, no, that's just reading an old message you've got there. Right, okie dokie. So tomorrow's flight is Yosemite to Eagles Reach on Southwest Flights in Group. And VGO, I said to the guys, I said, you know, we may have another guy, and I've got another guy as well. And they said everyone's welcome. So yeah, whenever you're ready to fly, buddy, or if you need help setting up, just let me know. So tomorrow's, I'll disconnect from VATSIM a minute. Goodbye VATSIM, thank you very much. And yeah, just let me know when you're ready, buddy. And so those who are tuning in, I've got it now on the stream as a schedule, so you will see tomorrow's flight listed up there. And we now should have the APU power going on. APU on. Great job. Cool. And go. Jetway's on. Oh, parking not too bad. Oh, I parked a little bit too far. That's not bad. Good flight, mate. Yeah, cheers, VGL. A lot better. Just I say, just need to iron out these little stutters, and I'll be happy. Right, so we're on the APU power. We will cut the engines off now. Oh yeah, and because I fly with Southern Air, there's my PIREP prep. Right, there we go. Aircraft's powering down. Put it back to a cold and dark state. That's it for tonight in Cardiff. 2 minutes to 10. Not bad. Not bad. Quite happy with that. Quite happy with that. Hope you enjoyed the flight, guys. Thanks VGL. Thanks for everyone coming on. And well, I say same time tomorrow. Yeah, we'll be streaming from about 10 to 8 again. 10 to 8. Yosemite Park 2, Eagles County in Colorado. So really looking forward to that. And so until tomorrow, I hope you enjoy viewing, and I'll see you soon.